Hi, I'm Bill Osmolsky, and this is your MacIver News Bulletin. The Joint Committee on Finance continues to hammer out the next state budget. All of the easy items are now complete, which means it's time to start tackling some of the more contentious issues. And one issue that's always guaranteed to start a fight every single budget cycle is K12 education. The state will spend $500 million more on K12 education over the next 2 years. That includes a $96.8 million increase in special education, a 26% increase from the last budget. Or, as Democrats describe it,
the Republicans, to be clear, are proposing cutting 84% of special education funding based on what the governor proposed. 84% cut.
Again, it's actually a 26% increase from the current budget, which might come out to 84% less than Governor Evers proposed, but Republicans maintain that Evers' budget was never meant to be taken seriously. As written, it included a $2 billion structural deficit.
I actually believe the proposal that you see in front of us from Governor Evers was a political document that was more of a campaign document than actually a real budget. Actually, even one of his high-level secretaries, in a moment of candor in a meeting with me, said that they knew it wasn't realistic.
Case in point, Evers' budget would have increased special needs funding by over $600 million and the reimbursement rate to 60%. The most he ever asked for as state superintendent was $87 million and a 30% reimbursement rate.
Would they want more? Yeah, everybody would want more. That's the way the world works. But today we are hitting 30% in the second year of this budget, exactly the highest number that Governor Evers put in his budget when his only concern was K12 education.
Senator Olson advised the governor to stop playing politics with schools once the budget reaches his desk.
Probably the most important thing is the governor signs it on time, because schools need to know what's going to happen in the next fiscal year, which starts July 1st. And so if he doesn't sign it, then who knows what's going to happen and how long it's going to take. And I don't, as I said earlier this morning, I don't see it gets much better.
Especially considering this budget would provide Wisconsin public schools with the most state funding in Wisconsin history. When the Assembly recently passed a package of pro-life bills, Democrat representatives tried to avoid talking about abortion directly, at least during the floor debates. However, they were far less bashful during a pro-abortion rally on the Capitol steps last week.
Our bodies, our lives, our right to decide. Our bodies, our lives, our right to decide.
All around the country, pro-abortion activists have been holding rallies like this in response to recent pro-life laws being passed around the country. On Thursday the 23rd, it was Wisconsin's turn, and former Planned Parenthood official, now state representative Chris Taylor, got the chance to say all the things she held back during the floor debate.
You know, it is human rights. It's about human rights. If we don't have the right to control our bodies, if we don't have the right to make these decisions, it impacts every other decision in our life for decades of our life. For decades. They're not pro-life. They're pro-birth. And after that, you're on your own. And that is not the way of the people of Wisconsin. That is not the way, you all.
This crowd doesn't have much to worry about these days in Wisconsin, though. Governor Tony Evers says he will veto all the pro-life bills the legislature passes, including AB 179, the Born Alive bill, which would make infanticide illegal.
Alabama and Georgia, too, they have the highest incidence of maternal mortality in the country. They have the highest incidence of infant death in the country. They have the highest incidence of child poverty in the country. Shame.
Speaking of vetoes, there are still plenty of questions about what Governor Evers will do when the legislature passes a budget, presumably sometime next month. There is speculation he could veto the whole thing and demand the legislature start over. But for now, that is just speculation. To make sure you don't miss anything as this plays out, make sure to visit MacIverInstitute.com and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. For the MacIver Institute, I'm Bill Osmolsky, and this has been your MacIver News Bulletin.